Buonasera, benvenuti a questo nuovo episodio di Competitors. Oggi siamo qui con Kenta Iwamoto. Thank you so much to be here with me for doing this interview. It's really a good pleasure for me. E parleremo un po' delle sue ambizioni, un po' del perché fa questo sport a livello professionale, la mentalità, la filosofia e l'importanza di avere un team dietro e tutta una serie di particolarità che a livello competitivo lo qualificano come uno dei migliori al mondo. Okay, Kenta, I have the first question because I know that you are not practice only like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You have like skill in judo and wrestling.
Yeah.
So, as I asked you before, and you told me in the way that you should not be the person to ask, but I want to ask you,
Yeah.
how you mix so well the skills together.
I feel like I've been like this from when I started grappling, but I feel like whenever I say I do jiu-jitsu, or when people say, "What do you do?" and I feel a little bit hesitant when I say I do Brazilian jiu-jitsu
Yes,
or
exactly,
jiu-jitsu
me too.
because I don't feel like I only do jiu-jitsu. I say I do grappling, but grappling includes everything.
Yeah.
It's like whenever whenever you grapple with someone, that's grappling, and I feel like I do that instead of just saying jujitsu. Yeah, grappling in a sense, I mean it to be including everything: judo, wrestling, maybe not too much judo, but wrestling
Okay.
and jujitsu.
Yeah.
So like all inclusive.
Yeah. I think in the same way because normally when the people ask you which sport you're doing, say grappling in Italian is lotta,
Yeah.
is more easy to explain something. After there is some people who want the specific definition with kind of grappling you do
Yeah.
or so on. But normally is even more way better to explain, and this is basically your philosophy behind, let's say, your
Yeah, kind
mentality
of.
behind.
Yeah, but sometimes I really don't know what I'm doing because most of my training in Japan revolves around developing wrestling, and I'm hanging out a lot with the wrestlers. So I'm like, I'm not competing in wrestling, but I'm joining like this. I'm joining and training with the people that 100% focus on wrestling.
Oh
But I
yeah.
train with them, and I also train with MMA people
Oh yeah.
because there's not too much people like Gordon Ryan or like in B team. There's so many like-minded people where main focus is grappling. But in Japan, there's not many of my weight class, so I hang around with these like wrestlers or MMA people
Okay.
mostly.
As a curiosity, which one is the medium average weight in Japan?
Like I say 65
Oh wow.
light.
Wow,
Yeah,
super light.
there's some good grapplers,
Okay.
but they're light.
Oh
So
wow.
it doesn't give me too much trouble.
Yes.
Like problems when I roll. So mainly I train with like athletic wrestlers.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
And while training, I'm always like, what sport am I doing? Because I don't have much grapplers. I don't have many people towards the same goal in Japan. Not many people. So I'm like, yeah. Some days I'm wrestler, some days I'm a jiu-jitsu guy.
Nice. Really
But all
nice.
inclusive is grappling.
As I know, as I read in some either interview that they did to you, you was practicing a lot of with kimono before.
Yeah.
And at some point you switch only nogi. There is a specific reason why you're doing this, and why even what is changing your strategic and mentally game for take this decision.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I started doing just gi, watching people like Paulo Miao, Mendes brothers. I grew up doing gi, like those guys were my idol. But then all of a sudden, these like leg lock guys like Gordon Ryan, Craig Jones came out. Like Craig Jones at the time was saying, if you win ADCC, you're set for life.
Yes.
And I believe that. And then, oh, this is gonna be, from now it's gonna be grappling.
Let's say the standard is a big change right
Yeah.
now.
And then I think around that time, I started really focusing on grappling and winning competitions. I felt like I'm just better off doing.
Okay,
choosing
it's really interesting because it's basically is based on a popular request that you did by yourself. It's not just the interest, but
Yeah.
even a purpose to grow up and live with
Yeah.
with something that is your patience, of course, but as I see that you won't really focus in something for work either, no?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
If, for example, there's no, if the role was opposite, in the gi, there's more publicity, more fame, and more money involved. I think I'll do gi, but
Yeah.
now the professional mainstream is like
Is
grappling.
moving on that
The
direction.
pro, yeah.
It's pretty obvious
Yeah.
what is happening even with
Yeah.
the UFC or Craig Jones
Yeah.
Jones Invitational and so on. Is really, really going further in that direction. How you will describe at this point of your career your mentality to focus in a circuit as ADCC, and what is your gratification to compete on this tournament? What is main focus? Why you choose like ADCC instead of holders? Let's say.
I actually, yeah, for 2024,
Okay.
I was supposed to do the ADCC because I won the Asian
It's
Oceania
right.
Trials,
Yeah.
but I got an offer for CJI and
Let's say. Let's say.
CJI.
Yeah. It's like that.
It's mainly because of like before competing at the professional level, it was all about like fame and like getting people to know me and everything. But nowadays, my mindset a little bit changed. If this is a professional sport, and I think there's so many definitions of pro.
Yeah.
My definition of pro is if you're getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not getting paid, it's not professional, even though it's how big it is or how fame you can gain from it. The definition of pro for me is if you're getting paid. And that's, for me, the definition. And before ADCC was no pay, no show money. The CJI, I think, changed everything.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
that I think for everyone, it was like a boom that destroy everything, like throw table in air and everything like that. Even with UFC right now that it start with this, what do you think about?
The UFC BJJ, I think it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's more attention to the sport,
yeah,
right?
more attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about this exclusive contracts. If you win, if you become a champion, it's an exclusive contract.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's say that we have a big evolution in the world of grappling because of that. How you perceive this change in the sport and how much is changed your preparation as an athlete, even physically and mentality, from when you decide to become a pro and give an answer to this question?
Yeah. So basically, there's so many motivations to do competitions, but one of the motivations is like money.
Yeah.
Like, imagine winning Nogi Worlds, like 10 hard matches, beating one of the best people in the world. You go home, there's nothing in your hands. But nowadays, you go to a competition, give a good show. If you win, you have something in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the main motivation. And leading up to that, it's the same thing. It's not just your responsibility. As long as you're getting paid, your responsibility is to the audience, to the organizers of and your team. You can't get injured.
This is a good point of view, let's say.
If it's just IBJJF, pull out of the match if you get injured. But if it's a pro fight where you're getting paid, you can't just simply pull out of a fight.
Yeah.
I think those motivations are different. I think more responsibility to the athlete.
Yes, there is some like more involved situations on.
Yeah.
And in terms of your preparation, let's say a average good athlete that is not super a pro can train a couple of times per day and define himself a good athlete. For example, I'm not defining myself a super good athlete, but I'm training a couple of times per day, and I'm doing so on, so on, so on. What is change in your preparation for everyday Kenta's training that is doing, I don't know, lifting and so on?
In comparison to the like hobbyist?
Yes.
I think the amount of training, I think everything is different because as long as you're like a professional, your life kind of revolves around training. So wake up, all you think is, where can I train? What can I train? Like your conditioning as well as everything. Yeah, like you can't get sick.
Yeah.
You gotta monitor everything. It just, everything you think about is like revolving around. It's your job. So
yes.
Yeah, and I think the amount of training you do, like I can only speak from my perspective, but I've spent so many hours on the mats and off the mats than a normal like hobbyist per se.
Yeah, but let's say
so long.
I can imagine that you enter, I don't know, at 7 a.m. and you finish at 7 p.m. Something like a real, totally job.
Yeah, it's like a job. Like now that I'm 28 years old, I'm not able to train like as long as I used to.
Yeah, of course.
But when I was just starting up, aspiring to be a pro, I will just show up at normal class, and other times the gym is closed, so I would train outside on the mat. I have like puzzle mats, joint mats. I put it on the grass or the park, and I just train there for, let's say, almost like 4 hours a day, every day.
Oh, okay.
Other than the normal training.
Do you think for your body is all this kind of training it was necessity at the time?
Yes, it's necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this kind of obsession is necessary to like really be good. I wasn't good from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think those the things I developed on those mats, in the small mats, like figuring things out, it really helped me.
Your connection give you an important collaboration even with B team. Okay. You have a team even in Japan that is reminds me.
Team Lotus.
Lotus. Yeah. Okay. How much for you is fundamental and relationship with your team and your teammates, let's say, and how you balance the collaboration with these people and your style to be different in your career?
Yeah, I think a lot of people that I train with influence my jiu-jitsu style and my career. But in terms of the team in Japan, like I said, I go to Lotus, but only to the pro sessions. I don't do any like classes. I mainly just train with the wrestlers.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I go to B team, that's where I can meet like-minded people, because usually people I train with in Japan is not known grappler.
Okay.
Like either MMA or wrestling.
Yeah, you told me that.
Sometimes jiu-jitsu or grappling, but smaller weights.
Yeah.
But when I go to B team or when I do a training camp other places, I can like really test my skills.
Oh yeah.
Because we have the same goal. Like one good example is Joseph Chen.
Okay.
Like wherever he is, I'll go there just to train with him because he has the same goals as me.
Besides, you are the same weight of him,
Yeah.
right?
Back home, like you're not gonna be able to like study like like details of passing with MMA fighters because they don't have the same motivation.
No, they are really aggressive in the way, let's
Yeah,
say.
like they say, oh, you can just elbow them, and that's good for them.
Yes, of
But
course.
yeah, I
Let's
kind of
say
developed my
Joseph Chen is a good training partner, besides
Yeah, yeah.
as a good competitor, because is, as I saw, is one of the most technical guy that he ever do in jiu-jitsu. He grew up studying and studying and studying, and it's really fascinating to me that
Yeah.
he have this kind of brain.
Mhm.
I think you have this kind of brain as well, because at the certain level, the switch is that how you learn jiu-jitsu and
Yeah.
how you practice jiu-jitsu that you learn. Do you have some like training method that you advising? You prefer drilling or have like a more ecological style?
I don't have a specific one,
Okay.
but I like to play around with ideas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best ways to train.
Yes.
Because before when I started, I will watch like instructionals or online,
Okay.
and then I would just drill them and get the feel of it. I think that helps as well. As long as you're developing, it's good. But once you get to a certain level, just mimicking or drilling the techniques doesn't add much to your already good.
So you use a bit as a philosophy, as an approach, this kind of researching of ideas inside of the sparring of the training. It's really interesting.
It's a very vague idea, but like playing around with it is good. But to play around with it, you need to have a good partner. You know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta have good reactions and stuff. I think though that is hard. Finding a good partner where you can play around with certain ideas. For example, recently I went to Shanghai. We were playing around with this idea of a scoop grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going duck under the legs.
I loved it.
Yeah, and then just playing around with the ideas, you come up with a lot of things, and you can actually develop that into a skill. Yeah, instead of just drilling from this to this to this.
I think the approach of ecologic or like this kind of specific game that is right now is good as long that you develop a lot of technique in your baggage before. So you can either not remind something, but your body is installed on memory core some technique that it will discover and maybe find useful. And next time that you use the approach in a fight or in a competition, you'll come out along that you training that, of course. Do you have like some specific coach or mentor that develop more your kind of game that you want to share with us?
Yeah, of course. I do have. It's not a mentor, but
Okay.
I have friends that give me ideas when we train. Like people, all of my training partners give me ideas.
Okay.
Like a lot of the wrestling people I train with, I sometimes ask them questions and they give me very good like ideas that click in my mind, and I play around with it and develop some certain skills. Wrestling people, of course, like Joseph, always when I get to roll with him, give me new ideas. Yeah, I think Bits and Bits. Dima is also a very good coach, giving directions. One of the person that impressed me at AIGA was Jeremy.
Oh.
He's very knowledgeable.
Oh.
Knowledgeable in a variety of positions.
Okay.
Like very good jiu-jitsu knowledge. He might not have the athleticism to implement them.
Okay.
In his head, he knows what's going on.
I know a bunch of guys like this.
But He's also a very good coach. He gives me a lot of good ideas in the past.
Nice. Really, really
Also,
nice.
like PJ Barch,
Oh,
he's so knowledgeable in so many
it's crazy,
places.
that man.
Crazy
Uh,
technical knowledge.
is unexpectable. Like he can play so well
Yeah,
wrestling. Is
everywhere he's good.
nothing. Uh, I don't know. Is look like almost. Without offenses, is a compliment that is not come from the same gym of 10 planets.
Yeah.
Because it's like a totally different game from 10
Mhm.
planets. I train in 10 planets. I know what they do, and the standard is completely different. PJ Barch is like super good athlete.
Yeah, I think his whenever I ask like a question,
Mm-hmm.
he just says, "Oh, from here I like to do this," but the thing he tells me is mind blowing.
Yeah, because it's like 90% of the time is look like it's scramble. It's scramble. It's like
He has
taking a scramble. Like, but
very
it's
good jiu-jitsu.
amazing. Yeah. Let's speak about a bit about competition. What do you think is the most tough tournament or you facing right now in this part of your life?
In the past, or
Well, let's start from the past, and after we can speak even of right now.
my toughest
Yeah,
competition?
yeah.
There's so many people I faced before that are super top level. I think, yeah, Hulk was good.
Mm-hmm.
Mika was good.
Oh, wow.
I actually faced Paulo in the beginning.
Nice.
Like all of them super high level. For some reason I'm in the beginning of my career I get to face them, which was good.
Yes.
I get to experience what true high level means. And yeah. Now I feel like I'm starting to gain momentum. Actually starting to
Let's say you are in
be able
your
to beat them.
prime. You are in your prime right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to be able to get enough skill
Oh,
and
nice.
jiu-jitsu to beat them.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. And recently you facing Haiga tournament. Which one? You had a pretty solid team. Leone was completely mind blow team that did a really good job. You was so close.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that was a crazy.
what is happened for you that he miss you to win everything?
Yeah, it's $1 million on the line.
Yeah.
A second place, I think it was no, if so the craziest match
Yeah.
was Allion versus Williams team
Yeah.
because so there's three people that won from Allion team.
Yeah.
Me, Daiki, which
See.
is Daiki is a very good Japanese grappler. He's small,
Yeah.
like 60 kilo.
Yeah.
So there might not be a big pool of competitors in the division, but he in the 60,
Mm-hmm.
he's one of the best top
Is a
in the world.
traveler like you, or is more focused in Japan? Him.
He travels,
Okay.
but his English isn't that good, so
Okay.
he doesn't get to like speak out too much. But he's very good. But the pool is small for the 60.
Yeah.
But he's in the 60 kilo. He's good. Like,
Nice.
he can beat. He got second place in the trials. He's good. So Daiki won,
Yeah.
I won, and Devontae won.
Yes.
And it came to the last match. Whoever wins the last match gets to go to the next
Yeah.
phase, the final.
Yeah.
And that was Chris versus Isaac Michel.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris is from B team, and Isaac was like kicked out of or like left B team.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like B team versus
XB team.
XB team, like New Wave.
Nice.
It's like a rivalry team battle. It's like
Oh.
the biggest team, B team and New Wave, fighting each other in the
Fantastic.
finals for like a big amount of money.
And it was amazing. Let's say.
Leading up to that is 3 versus 3. Whoever wins is the best. But unfortunately, it didn't go good for Chris. But that was the most hype and exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you have like how you taking your when you lost, basically, how you taking to recover from a loss or even a injury is part of your work, because if you, I don't know, injure seriously, you cannot work for months.
Yeah.
How you can facing mentally and physically there?
Yeah, I don't have the big injuries yet.
No,
Yeah. I've been
you're a conscious
blessed.
guy. Let's say.
Conscious and blessed.
Oh, nice.
I feel like there are some moments where if I wasn't blessed
Yeah.
with strong bones, I will break it.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay.
So I don't have big injuries, but I have had like knee like popping,
No, yeah,
or
but
like
that is totally normal.
like
And
ankle broken
mentally, how you recover from a loss?
from a loss.
Mm.
I think people forget losses.
Yeah, could be. Or or your head's processing them
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah, I feel like in jiu-jitsu there's kind of no record taken.
Hmm.
So as long as you're good now, like people kind of forget the past losses. So
Yes.
I think it doesn't affect you as much as like MMA, where the
Yeah,
record, you
probably,
go to
probably
UFC,
yes,
if you have
probably
like
yes.
6, 7 losses,
Let's say our is based more in tournament.
Yeah.
So if you lost one thing, even because someone that is skillful like you can win with
Yeah.
against you once, but next time can lost.
Yeah.
So
I think it's more even if you lose,
uh-huh.
if you have a good match,
Yeah,
that's a win
this
for
is a
you.
good this is a good
Well, of
advice.
course
It's true.
I'm gonna win, but it's also about showing good jiu-jitsu. You know, it's not necessarily stalling and winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say I have few last question. For example, some advice for our public, like ours watch this video or so on. For the future grapplers, what you will suggest to arrive to your level? What is the fundamental aspect that you will suggest to them?
I would suggest if you're young, like you gotta be training and studying as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're up and coming, like 20s or 19 years old.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that helped me a lot. This exponentially
When you start
feeling
jiu-jitsu,
your development.
I didn't ask you. When you start, which age?
19.
Ah, 19.
Yeah. But I had a phase where when I was training, I can feel that I'm getting better.
Oh yeah.
Like by the day, I think those are very important.
Even the perception of yourself
Yeah.
is really, and believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It'll sound as a bullshit, but it's real like this. I implement a lot of my skills when I realized that I could be more mobility and gain more weights with lifting weights and so on, even in a specific situation.
Yeah.
It's happened to you as well, I think.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, advice will be don't just do what you're good at, but fill in the holes.
Oh
I think in
yes.
jiu-jitsu, this is very important because
Yes.
a lot of people that I've seen that aren't as good, but haven't been doing a long time, but didn't develop as much, only focus on certain areas they're good at, like a
Yeah.
berimbolo or de la riva. You got to do everything, like each escaping or position, or you got to fill in all the holes. That way, I think.
I think this is really really good
Yeah.
suggestion that to give to us.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing else to ask. If you
Yeah.
want to add something or whatever advice you want to give to us, I will be glad.
Yeah.
I will be glad.
Yeah. Advice, yeah. Yeah. Whatever I just said.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the interview. It was a pleasure to
My
interview
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.